Hey everybody, my name's Seth. It is very early in the morning, and today I'm going to be talking about Gemini in the fourth house. Now, with Gemini in your fourth house, um, you have a Pisces ascendant. I noticed that I didn't talk about the ascendant much. I'm going to have a video where I talk about how I come to these conclusions, because it kind of seems as if a lot of people think what I'm doing is unique or it's different than what they're really hearing around. Um, it's news to me, so I guess I want to make a quick video showing how I see the chart and how I understand it. Um, and maybe it'll be enlightening where I thought it'd be obvious. Um, so that will be coming out soon. But I digress. Um, Gemini sitting in the fourth house, it's really showing how you deal with emotional environments. The exposure to many different types of emotional environments. You're looking at your Pisces ascendant, which is most likely Pisces ascendant, which is making you much more aware of the emotional world, and Gemini sitting in your fourth house, where you are very aware of how this emotional world is engaging in you, and vice versa. So, when it comes to your upbringing, what we're talking about is what your parents exposed you to on an emotional level. This might not be the same as other placements where it's like the people that your parents brought into your life. This might not have much to do with the people brought into your life. It might have very much to do with the people that you saw and that you took interest in throughout life. Like if you were at the park, what kids did you end up meeting? What parents did you end up noticing? If you went to the grocery store, who did you end up seeing? Who did you end up staring at? Who ended up, did you catch people kissing? Did you catch people arguing? You tend to be that person that sees all these weird details that other people don't see. The details kind of jump out at you, and they might just scare you, or they might just make you laugh, or they might just make you happy or sad or whatever. And the point is that you're going through all of this and you're learning a lot and you're being exposed to a lot, and that you are given the ability to understand emotional climates a lot better than other people. Some may say that comes directly from your Pisces ascendant. I would say if you have Gemini in your fourth house, you have this ability. So, if not both, I would say the fourth house in this scenario. And one big thing here, though, is that you also have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of thoughts that come from the emotions that you hold within. There's a lot of internal dialogue going on here. You have Aquarius sitting in your 12th house, kind of again adding on to this fact that there's a lot of internal dialogue. But more than that, there are emotions and there are climates that you actually resonate with, the climates that you like the most, and the thoughts and patterns that you like the most, that are going to eventually need to be expressed. The world is eventually going to ask for you to do more than think about it, to do more than just feel. You're going to have to engage people's feelings. You're going to have to engage people eventually. So you spent most of your life growing up in this fourth house environment where it was very much look and touch and play with and understand, but that was kind of it. You just really collected a lot of information. You collected a lot of personal experiences, and maybe you talked about them, or maybe you used communication to facilitate them, but you didn't actually do anything active with it. You didn't make something of it. You just kind of enjoyed it, or just kind of put blocks together and just liked making miscellaneous shapes. You know what I mean? But as we move into your midheaven, now that we find Sagittarius, we're going to see that you're actually meant to do more. Take these ideas, take your interest, and make them skills. Make them skills that will benefit you later on. And if you are going to focus on certain things, make sure these things that you focus on, you are the best at, or that they are the very most deserving of your focus. If you're going to participate in a certain way of engaging the world and engaging and communicating emotional climates, then that is going to have to be where you explore. You're going to have to do big things on that level, or else you won't feel as if you're doing enough. And you'll find that the world keeps kind of pushing you in situations where it's like, do more with this. And you're going to have natural inclinations to do more with it just because Gemini is curious. But Sagittarius needs to be the energy that you utilize to take it to the next level, to take your curiosity and turn it into something of an expedition, where it's just not like you pick up a bunch of books on Egypt. No, you actually have to go and look at the tombs firsthand. That's this energy where it's like you're gonna have to take it there, and the world will kind of ask for it from you. And if you don't give it, then the world will sort of keep putting you in situations where you feel as if you're not experiencing enough. You're gonna have a hunger, and the people around you are gonna kind of treat you as if they expect you to have this hunger for some reason. Like, why aren't you doing more? You kind of feel as if people kind of look down on you, as if like you don't do as much as you could, but you don't understand where it's coming from. But that's the point. They see this midheaven and they just kind of expect you to be passionate about something. And the things that you are passionate about, it's kind of natural. But if you're not doing something with it, people will notice. And they'll kind of feel as if you're wasting time, or you're just kind of running in circles. It can become the sort of thing where people look down on you very easily. And it does nothing but help. Because you can use that. You can take that and internalize it and try to understand it, because you understand it on an emotional level, what these people are thinking and what they're feeling. And then you can turn it into something for you, to perfect yourself, to figure out what you are looking for, because you might just find out you agree with them for some reason. This may seem a bit vague compared to the other videos I've done so far with the fourth house, but that's because there's a lot of options here. We're talking about Gemini and Sagittarius. This can go from being a law student to being an astrologer to being a curtain maker to being a musician. It really depends on whatever it is that you decided, these things that you decided that you wanted to focus on. Whatever caught your attention, got you interested in communicating what is going on with you internally. And then when you take it a step beyond communicating what's going on with you internally and communicating with the world on an internal level. This is the type of placement where your words mean much more than just their definitions. Your songs mean much more than just their melodies. Your curtains mean much more than keeping out the sun. Everything you do is kind of tethered to something more. You're saying more than what you're communicating, and people pick up on that. And they're going to have very strong reactions, and that's what they're going to remember you for. Though they might not necessarily remember the details of what you actually did, what they know is what you pulled off. Do they understand that you have way more interest than just those one or two things? Maybe you're a musician and an astrologer, and that's all they know, and that's all they care about, and that's all you get praised for. But you're also a mathematician. They might not pay attention to the fact that you're a mathematician. Still do it. It's good for you. It's great for you to have all these things to put your energy into. But there are going to be a few things that are just really going to steal the limelight. There are going to be a certain amount of skills that you have. There are going to be a certain amount of passions that you have that are going to steal the limelight. And that's what people are really going to remember you for, no matter what else that you do. So I say just enjoy it. Go for it. Take as much experiences from everything around you as you can, and really try to build confidence off of what you can accomplish so you can keep on accomplishing more. So, yeah, this Gemini in the fourth house.
Hey everybody, just want to say thank you for watching my video until the end. So if you liked it, share it. Like my page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Check out my blog. I try to put some things up there that you won't necessarily find on YouTube, especially if you'd rather read what I have to say than listen to me ramble for hours. I'm really appreciative of your support and watching videos, and especially watching them until the end. And really supporting my work and supporting what I'm putting out there, because I take this very seriously and I really enjoy it, and I enjoy talking to you guys, and I enjoy engaging in this, and I enjoy just doing astrology and finding people who find just as much passion in it as I do. But check out what I have to offer. I definitely do it for you guys. So yeah, thanks again for watching, you guys.